highly recommend you auto ship. Once you run out, you know, it takes a minute to get them back unless you are on that regular shipment program with us. But we move on from, well, we had the shrimp scampi.
Yes.
Then we had the chicken cutlets. If you're just tuning in, welcome. The amazing Emeril Lagasse in the house.
Thank you.
The cod.
Yes.
The coveted cod.
This is really, really great, folks. This is white flesh, real cod meat. We make sure very, very careful about removing all the bones. They can go from the freezer to the air fryer or your regular oven. You can get 10 or 20 pieces, I believe.
That's exactly right.
Okay. So this is a 10 count here. And you can see this beer batter. You would think that it's going to be very, very heavy. Look at how that is. The beer batter is just really, really, believe it or not, for a beer batter, very light.
Very light.
That we do this. It's endless exactly what you can do. So I can take a piece of cod and I can make a fish taco. I can take a piece of cod with chips.
And just eat it.
And just eat it. And have fish and chips. I can take a fillet of this cod and I can make a fish sandwich. I can serve it with vegetables and tartar sauce. Or I can just serve it with different style of chips. But one of our favorites here in the studio is when I take a fillet of the cod and put it on a salad.
Nice.
People just absolutely love that.
That's fantastic. I never just thought about it. I've always thought fish and chips, and that's
look at
certainly,
this. You see that?
All fish.
Beautiful white fish. All right. My friend over there, she needs a snack.
Here, Abby.
And what I want to show you
what
folks
like
is this.
I love your blouse.
It's not
Christian
fishy
Siriano.
at all. Usually
That's
it's
it.
fishy.
It's very clean. Very light. If you're a fish and chips lover, oh boy, this is going to be at home, a moment you look forward to. So we've sold out of the 20 count. We've got the 10 count available on single or auto ship. And
It's
at
sold
this,
out of the 20 count already?
yeah, yep.
Goodness.
I know. This is what I say. It happens every time. And if you are waiting for dessert, I let you know now that we're going to be talking about the Bananas Foster, the incredible overload of chocolate decadence, and then my favorite carrot cake. So dessert is still to come. We've got those gigantic, beautiful, multi-level cakes on sale coming up. Oh, and this is how they come. Thanks so much, Tracy. I love that they come all flash frozen for you, so you are set to go when they get there.
Here's how they come. Show up at your door. You see the box.
And
Take out the pack.
oh, there we go.
Yep. Take
Got
out
it?
the pack.
That's a big pack.
There
Oh,
you
that might
have
be
it.
the 20 count. But in either case, that's how they come. And just correct me if I'm wrong, they come raw, frozen, and individually vacuum sealed, but raw.
Yes. And then you bake them in the oven or in your air fryer. And you want to talk about delicious. We had some here. Just took out of the oven. Want to show you how big the fillet is. I mean, that's a fillet. They're not all the same shape because all fish is not created the same.
That's true.
You know? And so you take that cod. I'll show you again. That delicious beer batter. Look at that.
I mean,
Oh. And it's not fishy. It's absolutely sweet. It's a white fish. Codfish is a white fish. And I don't know where else you can get this.
cod was one of my mom's favorite fish. She loved fish. She loved halibut. She loved cod. I was just thinking about you. I mean, because we grew up in the Midwest, so we didn't have access to as much to fresh fish like you did growing up in New Orleans. Did you grow up with fish and chips?
Well,
or with?
I grew up every Friday.
Yeah.
My mom, we had a fish and chip place around the corner, and they were only open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And every Friday, I would go and stand in line and get the family fish and chips and clam chowder.
Really?
And that would be the Friday, and the line would be around the corner. for this fish and chips.
So you know what a good
Yeah.
fish and chips taste like.
And this is a good one. And when we were creating this, those childhood memories kept coming back about how am I going to beat that? How am I going to beat that Friday? And I think we've come pretty close.
They're so good. And I think fish and chips, another thing I am not going to be making at home. Like I am
Right.
not turning on an air fryer or a deep fryer.
Well, you got to make the beer batter,
Right.
right? And you got to get the fish. And we make sure we're very careful about bones. Okay, so there's no bones. You got to season the fish and you dip it in the beer batter. And then you got to get the oil out and you got to fry the fish. Folks, this comes right to your door in this box. Okay? You have it. There's no smells in the house. There's none of that oil smell. There's none of that stuff.
That's a very interesting point. There's no fish smell.
There's no fish smell. It goes from the freezer to the oven or the air fryer to
your
the
mouth.
plate to your stomach. Right.
Kids love these. I mean, honestly, I know if you walk through the freezer section of your grocery stores, you're tempted because it's so nice, it's so easy, it's so convenient. Treat yourself to quality. Chef Emeril Lagasse did not become Chef Emeril Lagasse because of any other reason other than he is excellent at what he does. He demands very top quality, and that certainly continues in the food offerings that you bring our HSN customers.
You know,
so you'll love it.
I think what's great about this is that I think it's the perfect portion. 6 ounces of this beautiful cod. Look, folks, you can cut it in 3.
That's a true thing.
And you can make fish tacos just like that. And you got fish tacos. You can do fish and chips, as Callie was saying. You could do the classic fish sandwich. You like tartar sauce? Very easy to make. Pickle relish and mayonnaise is a quick way to do it.
Pickle relish and mayo, okay.
You can do it with fries. You can do it on a salad. It's endless what you can do. But the ease of this, how it comes to your door, that's the key right there.
It is the best thing. Now, here's the hundreds have been ordered. We have our final, I think, 200 or 300 in either auto or single ship. You don't have to do auto ship. I just encourage it when a price is on sale, because then you get the sale price down the road. If you want it every 30 days, 60 days, you're always in charge of auto ship. By the way, you never feel stuck. You can cancel it anytime. I love the fact that you can even send a shipment to somebody else if they live elsewhere.
That's great.
For their summertime fun and convenience, or if you're going to mom and dad's to visit for a weekend,
Yep.
you can send things ahead or send a shipment there. It's just a wonderful way to know that the product is always going to be there on a regular basis. And if you've got kids, you've got a family that's busy, summer is all about like, be carefree, don't stress, don't worry about your meal prep. When you come home, and more than likely you have a few vegetables in the refrigerator, you've always got a high quality protein. We had the shrimp scampi to start the show. We
Yep.
had the chicken cutlets next. We're here with the cod.
Now this beer battered cod is just, and also, look, there's also a sale price on this as well.
Yeah, exactly. This is one of those days. We know that summer is getting kicked up into high gear, and we want life to be easy and fun and convenient for you, while not giving your family things that are loaded with the preservatives that you're seeing in the grocery store markets. I hate that.
It's terrible. It's terrible. All right, so you've seen it. This is how it packed. 20 counts gone.
20 counts gone,
And now
10
here's
count
the 10
remains.
count.
Yep,
Can always order 2.
I would.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially, like I said, when things are on sale. Groceries are expensive. Then if you buy groceries, then you have to come home and prep them, and then you have to clean up after all of that. And, you know, cooking is a lot. I love it when I've got time.
Right.
But I love the convenience of having some delicious food in my freezer. Incidentally, I mentioned you can always use FlexPay, and HSN card holders get that extra flex with any purchase. This is a great card to have. I encourage you to apply for it, not only for that extra flex and special perks throughout the year. There's no annual fee on the card, and we give you $25 as a thank you and welcome by getting that card opened with us. You can do that on HSN.